Down in the South Valley, the Carnegie Museum of Kings County is telling the story of the area with a new addition.
That's right. Our very own Viviana Yvonne, she is joining us live all the way from Hanford to explain what this is and what it will teach everybody. Viviana, good morning. What's going on out there?
Good morning, Luis and Taryn. Well, it took about 6 months to put all of this together, 15 different curators. So we wanted to come on out, check it out, show you guys what you can expect if you do want to stop by. Now, this exhibit is going to run until July, so you have plenty of time. But here to talk to us this morning all about it is one of the amazing curators, Jack. First of all, talk to us about the history of this historical building and where we're at right now.
Okay, we're at the Carnegie Library building here in Hanford. And it was the city library until 1968, and then in the 1970s it became the community museum. And so our group, the Carnegie Museum of Kings County, puts together themed exhibitions, and our theme this year is called Building Kings County. And it'll be in two parts. Part one, which just opened, focuses on the formations of the county, the cities, some of the early infrastructure like the railroads, and how that impacts the communities. So, for example, with Kingston, it was the first county or first community in the area. Talk about how oil impacted Avenal and Kettleman City. We have a display on all of the early schools. The first school superintendent actually took pictures of all the schools in the 1890s so he could prove to people that he had gone to each of the schools. And a later superintendent saved those pictures from going to the landfill, and so we have the benefit of showing them. So that's part one. Part two of our exhibition will focus on historic homes, the churches, the fraternal organizations, and the businesses that have been built and that impacted the county, and we'll tell those stories.
You know, I got to say, just from the short time I've been here this morning, I've already learned so much. For anyone at home who wants to come and check this out, tickets are only $5, and then per family, no matter how many cousins, aunts, uncles you bring, it's only 10, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Yep. Well, thank you so much, Jack. We appreciate it. For now, back to you guys in the studio.
All right. Thank you so much, Viv. All right. You get the family group discount.
That ain't bad, right?
Yeah, I love that.
And learn a lot of history while you're at it.
There you go. Down in the South Valley, the Carnegie Museum of Kings County is telling the story of the area with the addition of a new exhibit.
That's right. Our very own Viviana Yvonne is joining us live all the way from Hanford this morning to explain what exactly this is and what it will teach everybody. Hey, Viv, good morning.
Good morning, Taryn and Luis. Well, there is a ton of history that we can all learn about across the Central Valley, and here in Hanford, that is no exception. Now, this exhibit is going to run until July, so we wanted to come on out, give our viewers at home a little sneak peek at what you can expect if you do come on down. Rob, you are the president. Go ahead and talk to us about this exhibit and what people can look forward to.
Well, here at the Carnegie Museum in Hanford, we're so proud to share the stories of the people in Kings County, and this is an extra special exhibition because we are featuring Hanford, Lemoore, Corcoran, Stratford, all of these communities that and the people that have made Hanford and Kings County such a wonderful place to live.
Absolutely. Now talk to us about a couple of the things we can see in here. I know there's a couple of yours that you want to talk about.
Yeah, so we have the history of the railroads and how they impacted the valley here. And then we have, featuring the cities, we have exhibitions on China Alley. China Alley is one of the most famous landmarks in Central California, and Steve Bannister and Ariane Wing have put together a fantastic display of the Taoist Temple and China Alley, and it's one of the popular exhibits in this exhibition.
And what is it that you enjoy about getting to see people come inside and now check all of this out? It took about 6 months to put it all together, and now everyone gets to come in and enjoy.
Yeah, we have 15 curators, and we have over a dozen docents who actually walk visitors through the exhibit, and then we encourage the visitors to go through and read and ask questions. And a lot of times, honestly, they tell us way more than we ever knew before. So that's one of the great things about volunteering here at the museum, is you can learn so much just by listening to the visitors.
Right. Okay. Now, we know it's going to run until July. This is part one. There will be a part two after that. What do we need to know about tickets and information?
So the museum is located at 109 East 8th Street in downtown Hanford, just down the street from Superior Dairy. We're open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And you can also visit the museum through our website at carnegiemuseumofkingscounty.org.
Right, and tickets are only $5.
Yeah, tickets are only $5 per person. We have a $10 family maximum, and we'd love to see you down here.
Yeah, make a day out of it. Come check out the museum. There's a great exhibit, and then go get some ice cream at Superior Dairy. Can't go wrong there. For now, Luis and Taryn, back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Viv. I love the $10 family maximum.
That ain't bad, right?
Yeah.
And you can learn
Take
so
the whole
much.
family out there. Yes, definitely.
Down in the South Valley, a museum is telling the story of the area with an addition of a new exhibit. Well, CBS47's Viviana Yvonne joins us live from Hanford to explain what it is and what it's going to teach people. Viv?
Good morning, Medeiros. Well, it took about 6 months to put all of this together and 15 curators. And here to talk to us all about just the history of this historic building first, and he's also one of the curators, is Jack. Go ahead and tell us where we're at this morning.
Okay, we're at the Carnegie Library building in Hanford. It was a gift of Andrew Carnegie and the city library when it opened in March of 1906 until 1968. When the city and the county built the new library. In the early 70s, the community banded together and got the city to agree that this would be the community museum. So since the mid-70s, it's been the community museum.
Got it. Okay. And so right now there's actually a brand new exhibit. Tell us about what people can expect when they come in here. What can they learn? Things like that.
Sure. Our exhibition this year for 2026 is called Building Kings County. And we're focusing on the infrastructure and the stories behind the infrastructure that built the county. So, for example, in part one, which lasts from now until the end of July, we're looking at a lot of the formation of the cities, a formation of the railroads, which had a huge impact on the formation of the county. We have a display on our civic auditorium, which turned 100 years old last year. And then our big focus is schools, and a lot of the original schools. The original superintendent of schools for Kings County actually took went around to each of the original schools in the 1800s and took pictures of them. And a former superintendent saved the collection of pictures, and we have them
on display.
And they're on display here.
Okay, so how much are tickets? And again, you already said this exhibit is going to run until July, but so we have plenty of time. But how much are tickets?
Okay, we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 1 to 5. Tickets are $5, $2 if you're under 12, and it's a maximum of $10 per family. So you can have an extended family of cousins and have 10 people come in, it's $10.
All right, well, thank you so much, Jack. There is a lot of history to check out, so we appreciate that. For now, Medeiros, back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Viviana Yvonne, joining us live from the South Valley. Down in the South Valley, the Carnegie Museum of Kings County is telling the story of the area with the addition of a new exhibit. CBS 47's Viviana Yvonne is joining us live from Hanford to explain what the new exhibit is and what it's going to teach people about. Viviana?
Good morning, Medeiros. Well, there is a ton of history to learn about here in the Central Valley. Now, this exhibit is just one way you can learn more about what's happening right here. And we wanted to come out, give you guys a little sneak peek because the exhibit is now open. It's going to be here until July. So, Rob, go ahead and talk to us just a little bit about what people can expect when they come down.
Well, no visit to Hanford would be complete without a visit to China Alley and the Carnegie Museum. And we would like to feature China Alley as part of our exhibition this year. It's a long story, and we're just so happy to share it with the people here in the Central Valley. We also have a wonderful display of the history of Kings County schools. We have 15 different curators who have put this exhibition together, and it's a wonderful day to come down and visit us here at the Carnegie Museum in Hanford.
And talk to us just about what it feels like, because this took about 6 months to put everything together, to see people now being able to come in, maybe learning things they've never learned or heard about, things like that.
Yeah, this gives the opportunity for the public to come in and see some of our wonderful displays about China Alley. It was suffered of arson fire several years ago, and the China Ally Preservation Society is busy preparing to reopen here in the future. And then, you know, coming and looking at the history of Kings County schools, we have a great historian, Michael Seamus, who has worked together with Harold Gibson, a former superintendent of Kings County, to kind of tell the stories of all of the wonderful schools that we have and have had here in Kings County.
Now, this is part one of what will be also another part will be happening later on. What is going to be featured then?
So in part two, we'll be featuring businesses and churches here in town.
Okay, and so where can we purchase tickets? Can we just show up? Tell us those details.
The museum's located at 109 East 8th Street in downtown Hanford, just down the street from Superior Dairy. And admission is $5, and we have a $10 family maximum, and for children, it's $2.
Okay, well, sounds like the perfect day to me. Come, stop by the exhibit, go get some ice cream at Superior Dairy. Can't think of a better day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For now, back to you, Medeiros, in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Viviana. Cheaper than even really a cup of coffee from Starbucks, so not too bad price-wise.